It's time to do another haul video. This time I'm going to be showing you what I ordered from Planners Anonymous. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that may be new, welcome. My name is Tracy and I'm a girl with plans. So I made a purchase for the very first time from Planners Anonymous. They are an Australian-based company. I will say I got this really fast considering it came from so far away. I think I got it in like a week and a half. So yeah, I was pretty impressed. It did have a bag covering it as well. That had my address and stuff on it, so that's the reason why I took it off. But we're gonna figure out how to open this box, here it is, and see what's inside. So Planners Anonymous has been having a pretty good 60% off sale, so I decided now was the time to buy some stuff. So I bought a lot of older kits. That's what I bought. I bought all the kits. Okay, so here is all the kits. I think I have everything sorted. So Planners Anonymous, what you kind of see a lot of times when you search them on YouTube is subscription kits. These are all older subscription kits. And when I say older, from the videos that I saw, they could be like 3+ years old. So yeah, some of these are old, but I liked some of these themes so much. So that's the reason why I picked up certain ones. So the subscription kits, I believe, have changed since the older ones. So I'm not sure if this is kind of along the same lines of what a current subscription kit is or not. So, you know, definitely do your research if you want to sign up for some subscription kits. But I do like the fact that you can purchase older ones. So these kind of went for, I believe, like $48 to $52 on the website. But because it was a 60% off sale, I got them for like 18 bucks each. And yes, I did go a little crazy because it did come from Australia. Plus, I, had enough for free shipping. So I was like, let me buy everything I want now. All right. So I don't know where to start. Maybe we'll start here. I do think there might have been a change where you don't necessarily get the paper packs if you order like the planner pack or something. So I like the paper. I've been having a lot of fun with scrapbook paper and stuff. So we'll definitely take a look at all of that too. But if you've never, bought anything from Planners Anonymous, then hopefully you can find this enjoyable. All right, so we get some washi tape. So we get 3 rolls of washi tape. And just me being cheap, they tell you a rundown of everything that you get in the box. And I did do my math and I was like, oh yeah, all of this is well above the $18 that I paid. Okay, so we'll go through the washi in a moment. So you get this pretty little pen. It has Planners Anonymous on there. So it's just a twist pen, but look how pretty that is. Then we get this big paper clip with the little jewels on it. So like a little bookmark. We got some die cuts. We got some stamps. We got some stickers and we got the paper. Okay. I'm going to move all of my other kits off the desk. I think that might be the best thing to do. And now I'm like, how am I going to store all of this stuff? Because I would love to store it all together, but I don't know. That's going to be a little bit tough. So, okay. Opened up the first pack of washi. Now, I'm not going to go through everything. Like, I'm not going to open up the stamps and things like that. Just because I have 5 kits to open. And the video will probably be long in itself just going through the other stuff. So, I'm going to try to keep this a little bit fast. So here is the stamp. This is the Rejuvenate set. This is the Rejuvenate box. So you see timeout. You have hearts, current status. So you can use that to kind of mark your status. It looks like it's 8 hearts. Then you have a bath. You have a jar. You have, I guess this is lavender. Holding it together with stickers and washi tape. That's super cute. Then you have some like self-care type things there. So this is super cute. And then you have like the little girl there. I'm loving this. Me and my stamps, love me some good stamps. We'll look at the stickers. So you get 2 sheets of stickers. Now I think if you get the subscription box, there's the opportunity to add stuff on. There were things that you could purchase in the shop that did supplement some of these kits, but I just got the kits. That's all I needed. I have enough stickers and things like that. I just wanted the kit. I thought it was fun. So here is the sticker sheet for this one. And then you have a journaling sheet. I love these. These are super cute. That one's a little bit messed up, but that's okay. Yeah, this is super cute. I can definitely use this in my planner, especially when it comes to an undated planner, which I do have some of, or an outdated planner. So I need to kind of remember these because this would be a really easy way to decorate an entire monthly spread, just using 2 sticker sheets. I am not going to fight and put this back in the plastic. Although it probably won't be that hard. We'll just keep the plastic nearby. And then we have our die cuts. Let me get this out the way because that might be like showing a really weird glare. So you get a journaling card and the die cut. So all of these are stickers. Let's look at the pretty journaling card. This says, take time to enjoy the simple things, Indigo. I think they do like name all of their characters, but look how pretty this is. And then, yeah, these are all stickers. These are thick. So these are thicker. These are like cardboard type feeling. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. So these would be really cool to layer just because of the thickness of it. It would kind of give that 3D effect, which could be really, really cool. It would definitely thicken up any type of journal you have. But if you have the room and you don't mind a thick journal, this could be really, really fun to layer and give like that 3D effect. Okay. Oh, there's a couple more in here too. So you can kind of get the general idea. Like I said, I'm not going through this in great detail, but I feel like you kind of get the idea of what the stickers look like. This is definitely a self-care book. They are bigger versions of what is on the sticker sheets. So now, if you're into bullet journaling with the die cuts, the papers, the stickers, and the stamps, you can actually use this to kind of theme out one of your months. Okay, oh, washi. Maybe we should do that next. Oh, we had this too. I'm forgetting about all this. There's just so much. It's a lot here if you really think about it. Okay, let me see. A white piece of paper. Yay. All right, so this just looks like the florals, and it does have some silver. I think this is where it ends. I can never find the end to washi tape. It's like takes me like forever. I found it, but now I have to kind of unravel it. Well, I guess I can. I guess I can swatch this now. I wasn't going to swatch it, but look how pretty that is, y'all. That is so pretty. I like the silver because you really don't get that much washi that has the silver in it. A lot of it is gold or sometimes like rose gold over silver. Oh my gosh. Do I need to swatch this? Well, eventually I'm going to have to open. I'm going to have to start it anyway. I got to find a place for this washi. So this is also silver. You know what I should be doing? Hold up. This is my swatch book. I think I would rather swatch it in here. So that way at least I know where I have stuff. I think I might start stamping some things in here too. Not all of my stamps, but like my stamps that have quotes and stuff on it. So that way I can kind of, when I'm thinking of putting spreads together, I can kind of look at some of those things. All right. Okay, and then this is your self-care kind of washi. Or these are just like random squares, so you can actually cut these if you want. Those are really pretty. I'm really happy with this washi. Okay. I already put that in there, but we'll just put that here. And now we're going to look at the paper. I'm super excited about the paper, y'all. I don't know why. I think because I have like a lot of scrapbook paper from like paper pads I got from Michael's. But I don't have a lot of paper that like comes with kits. And I think it'd be super, super fun. All right, so here we go. This is what, the acetate? Is that what it's called? So it can like layer on top of something. So like you could cut it and like put it in your journal like this. It could be like a good divider because you'll be able to tell where it is in your journal if you wanted to use it. You could also punch it and put it in a planner or something like this. But again, you can layer it. It looks really pretty layered with that. I like it. So there we go. I guess this is the front though. Where's the white paper? Because that would be helpful now. You could see it a little bit better. That's really, really pretty. So this is the vellum. And then we just have your decorative paper. And it's double-sided. So you get two identical ones. I'm going to flip it over so you can see what the other side looks like. So you have like this like sweater knit type thing. And there we go there. So y'all, I think for $18, I think I scored really, really good when it came to this. So I do think everyone, I'm going to get the paper, the washi, the stamps, and the stickers. I think everything else is subject to whatever was special in that one. So then I had to get the, let's see, what is this called? I want Bon Voyage. That's what I thought it was. So obviously, if I bought this as a subscription box, I think it comes wrapped a little bit better than what this is, just because this is like a one-off type, almost like an overstock of the subscription boxes. Let's throw this back in the other box. I'm going to put everything off to the side. Okay, so I have a luggage tag, which I think is pretty cool, actually, for the theme. It says Planners Anonymous. There we go there. It's just, you know, a general like faux leather luggage tag. I actually, you know, I'm getting ready to travel soon. So this actually is not a bad thing. I do like the color, the rose gold and then the white. Then we have, here's the pen here. So this is really pretty. You can definitely tell how it's themed together. So like that. I mean, these pens are gorgeous. Okay. And then, did I get one of these cards in this one? I don't think I did. So this tells you what's in here. Now, her name is Paris. It says, I don't know about you, but I feel like it's been far too long since we've been able to pack our bags and see the sights of the world. So I'm packing my bags and heading off, even if it's just to the lounge. And then here is what everything includes. So you get a bonus mystery item. I wonder if this is the bonus mystery item. Okay, so these are quote cards. I think I need to move this aside so we can kind of see. I like these. These are really cool. I don't do the like Allie Edwards albums, but I know people that do. Like a lot of the albums have like all these like slots in the little photo pages for this. This would be perfect for that if you do stuff like that. This is really cool. Wondering, this is really, really cool. And then you get a plain one here. The problem is I have to remember. I have to remember what I have. I do keep all of my travel related stuff together. But I still, like, when I go to do spreads, I forget about all these extra little things. And this could be really cool. Like, this could be really cool for my new travel scrapbook. Like, when I'm setting up just the regular part of it. Okay, so here is the stamps. Look, numbers. You can never have enough alpha and numbers stamps. So it just says road trip, flight details, days, departure, arrival, months, off exploring, time for an adventure, staycation, check-in, vacation starts in. So you can say vacation starts in whatever here, days is kind of how it's supposed to be. So what you do, it looks like you make a circle. Like that's the top of the circle. Days will be the bottom of the circle. And then your number will be in the middle. That's super cute. And then you have the little girl who is kind of similar to her, but she's sitting on a little suitcase. Super fun. You know, like I said, stamps are some of my favorite parts. Okay, and this is a tinier sticker sheet. So I think this might be an older album. I think the Rejuvenate might be one of the newer ones. So you can kind of see some of the difference in the changes. Okay, this is, you get 4 sticker sheets. They are smaller, but you still get 4 sticker sheets. So I like that. Look at that, the viewfinder. That's super cute. And then your little journaling. They call these journaling, but they're like redating, planner, monthly, whatever you want to call it, sticker sets. Okay. Then we have our die cuts. Ooh, I like that one. So here's the journaling card for this. It just says time for an adventure and it's blank on the other side. This is super cool. This is really, really fun. Especially if you are scrapbooking about a trip. This can almost like be on your title page and you can write all the information on here. All right, so I'm gonna flip some of these over. So this is just a whole bunch of the just landmarks. So a whole bunch of different like landmarks from different places. The globe. Ooh, a couple of the day numbers. That's really cool. The viewfinder little film reel. I had one of these things. I don't know what they're called. But this is your viewfinder. They're just so fun. Oh, look, a plain window. So we have these. These would be really cool. I gotta think about how like I can use these to make a really cool spread. Maybe even in my travel journal or my bucket list journal, whatever I want to call it. Okay. All right. So this one, I think I just got 2 washies. I'll have to double check at the end just because this bag was open. It just got tossed around in transit and came loose. It takes me so long to open up washi, guys. You should be so happy that I like fast forward those parts. So I think I only got 2 packs of washi in this. We'll definitely check once I'm done. Now, I'm not sure. I bought this kind of late in the sale. So some of the stuff still may be available. I'm not sure when the sale ends. They really don't have an end date listed. It kind of just said they'll just kind of decide when it goes. It's a like, it was like a sale because of the anticipated tariffs. So I'm not 100% sure when it's going to end, but it's just a really good sale. And then, you know, I met the free shipping threshold. So I'm not sure how much shipping would be if I did not hit the threshold. But sometimes if you're not that far off, you might as well just add a few more things to cart, especially if it's a really good deal, because it'll offset what you would have paid in shipping. So there we go there. So then we have, these are just like regular, like little, almost like word stamps. So like oversized road trip and stuff like that. And then there we go with just kind of your landmarks and things like that. So I do have a landmark page that's going to be in my like travel journal. That might be a really good washi to kind of incorporate. And this looks super fun, y'all. This looks so fun. Paper acetate is what it is. I say it really soft just in case I'm wrong. But look at that. Again, where's the white? Why do I keep throwing it off to the side? Look at that. So it's like, you know, rose gold, but look how pretty that is. So gotta find a reason to use this. I think I have a reason. And then here's the vellum, just some suitcases. This is gorgeous. So you could do like this to have it in the background. And now, just like I did with the last set, I'm gonna do the same thing with this set because you do get duplicate pages. So like this is the back of this one. And then this has like the postcard stamp vibes. And then this is the back of that one. And then this is the same print that we've kind of seen on the, well, we've seen it on this and we also seen it, where else did we see it? Did I already forget? Was it on the washi? It was kind of on the washi. All right, so there we go. Loving the paper. And this is, in all honesty, this is all the paper I need for like a theme. Okay, so that's everything with this set. Again, easily, I think, easily exceeds the amount of money that I spent for this. Let's put all the pins here. Then we'll put the paper and stickers just on top of each other. And then I'm going to set the stamps aside somewhere else. Okay. Y'all, this one I had to get. I had to get this because I love retro as far as 80s and 90s retro. I don't really love the 70s retro or anything prior to that, but I love me some 80s and 90s retro. As a child of the 80s, I have to, right? I also, my social media journal is set up with retro vibes. So when I saw this, I had to have it. And this was one of the ones, this one, and I think the next one I'm going to show were the two that I had to have. Although now I kind of like the road trip one too, so I probably would have got that too. But this is just super fun. So again, we get the pen. Oh, this must be the free surprise item. It's a scrunchie with a charm. Very nostalgia. We'll just, you know how I feel about scrunchies. I like them for dressing up and things like that, but I usually, you know, don't really use them. I'll keep it. I will not toss it. You never know. You never know. I still have a crimp iron that's definitely old, so I could do that and put my hair up in a scrunchie. So scrunchies for life. Speaking of that, I'm not born in the 90s, but you know, I kind of grew up in the 90s. What up, girlfriend? That's how I roll. Be hella cool if I can get that off and take me back to the 90s. I feel like this is definitely like Saved by the Bell 90s, but it's definitely early 90s. Like 80s and early 90s definitely blended in together. So here is our girl, and this is like what tells you like a little bit about her. So she's Lisa. And then here is the little small stickers that you got with it. I did not buy this for the stickers, y'all. I bought this for everything else, but the stickers are nice. So here we go. The roll of film. My bad. So then we have your day of the week. Okay, so you don't have the actual dates here, but you do have the day of the week. You have the planners. Some other little icons from the 90s. And here we go with some other just random icons. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, stamps. Here are the stamps. How fun is this? Like this, I just had to have the stamps. Like, and like the stamps alone were like 10 bucks, which, or they might have been $12, which you still would have got the 60% off, but I was like, might as well get the whole kit. So then you have like your pens and highlighters, chapstick, phone. Hope everybody knows what a regular phone looks like, especially one with the cord. Then just some regular like fun icons that give like 90s look. And then this says whatever, totally, oh, my bad, as if, snap. Oh, snap. So you got to say, oh, snap. So there we go there. And then you have the girl. I do like how you do get a girl with the stamps. All right. And then the die cuts. Might be easier if I do this on white paper too. So this one you don't get as much, but get this big old tape. There's the same girl from, this is our main character, Lisa, a droll. I don't remember having one of those. A boom box. The heart glasses. I missed that trend. I missed this trend. Oh no, this is the little paper thing that you went like this. And then there's a composition book like This Belongs To thing. All the colorful pens. This is bringing back so many memories. Roller skating. Then here we go with your as if. My bad. Oh, snap. And another tape. This is so much fun, y'all. I mean, opening stuff is fun anyway, but just the cool, like, retro vibes makes this even more fun. That was from one of the other ones. All right, where was that at? Did I not mark my page? Okay, so this did not have plastic on it, which I am okay with. One less thing for me to try to, like, poke and open. Now, this is going to be fun. There's some, like, retro washi on Temu I think I'm going to pick up. It's like graffiti washi. I just think it'd be so cool. So there we go. That's just some kind of like vibrant rooms. I'll pick the book up in a minute and show you guys. And I will say my house was not like that in the 80s. And then those are just, I mean, or 90s, 80s, whatever. So then that's just your symbols, kind of like what you know. This is just kind of, I know it's 90s, but it just seems like late 80s to me. But it is very Saved by the Bell too. So then that's your little word one. That would be so much fun to use. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just shut it again. There we go. All right, y'all, the paper. Oh my goodness. It's like static cling. Okay, there we go. So I know these are kind of hard to see just because of the light too, but this just has all of the phrases on it, like totally whatever, as if, oh snap, my bad. There we go. Super fun, super fun. The holographic. And then here's the vellum. Again, so much fun. If you have a journal that doesn't have like a decorative inside page, you know how like Archer and Olive has the foil, you can use something like this to kind of make it pretty too. And then again, we're going to have duplicates. So I'm going to, they actually have them alternated. So here we go. There's that one. And then this blue is the back side of that. And then here's your other like sayings. And then this is the back of that. And then I just call this one like, so it's your blue icon sheet. And then there's the back of that. See, these would make really cool dividers because it is pretty on the other side. It's like more plain on the other side, which actually isn't bad for a divider. So now I'm at pen number 3. Let's go ahead and just open this. There we go. Oh, so the charm is actually around it. I mean, it's fun. It's definitely a fun scrunchie. Okay, so am I going to stack all the paper together? Maybe. It's not going to make sense for me to keep them all separate. I'm going to just stack them all together. Okay. All right. So the 90s one and the movie one. This one is called, I think the other one was called 90s. That's So 90s is what it's called. This is called Showtime. I mean, you could tell this has been around for a while. Okay. I only got one more left after this, y'all. So we have our 3 washi tapes. These are sealed. We have some like sticky notes, it looks like. There we go. Another pen, another color. Look at that. 4 different sets, 4 completely different pens so far. Y'all will be seeing those in photos. A ruler, a clear ruler. So this must be the free surprise item. I get why the scrunchie was a free surprise item in the 90s box. But most of the other ones, aside from the scrunchie, which I guess the scrunchie could be useful too, have been very useful. Sometimes like the free surprise items and other subscription boxes are a little but this is really cool. So it just says you're a star. So it has a theme carried over, but it's just a ruler. It has centimeters and inches. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my little bin that's sitting in front of me. All right, so we'll start with the stamps because I'm not opening the stamps. Yes, I loved these stamps. I would have ordered these stamps if this was sold out. I would have probably got the stamps. I just don't have any like movie, TV type stamps. So again, you have another girl here. She's holding an award. I don't think you're going to be able to see that on my camera. You have spoiler alert, date night, movies, tickets, premiere, binge watching, pause for dramatic effect. And then you have all like the play symbols and stuff like that. Film roll, headphones, TV, a TV. That's not a flat screen. And then just some other things like you do. You have like your movie award type thing. And then, yeah, popcorn, star ratings. So just super fun stamp set in general. Let's move this to the side. All right. These are just so small. I don't want to lose them, but I think they're just sticky notes. So yeah, these are just sticky notes. It just says action with like, you know, the little film. These are really cool. You could use this as like a box in your planner. So you could like stick the top and then just put tape on the bottom and stick it to your planner and use it as a decorative box or something. That's cute. Or you can use it as a sticky note. I want to keep this. I don't want to throw that away. So we have spoiler alert. Do you really want to know? Shh. The show is starting. You're a superstar. Audience applause. Pause for the dramatic effect and coming soon. This would also be really cool for like a show spread. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna put these back or not into the boxes. I mean, into the bags. Let's do this first. So here are your stickers. Get the people watching. Are these like, it's like a little washi strip. Can't tell. Or is it just like a design? That might just be, I think that's just a design. I don't think that's cut out. But there we go. Some more. You got some boxes that you can write on. Big old popcorn. Here we go with the date covers and the dates. And then just some functional stickers. Oh, and then here is our journaling card. So this is Viola. And our die cuts. This is a really cute journaling card too. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh, the backings come off of one. No! The backing came off of one and it's stuck, but that's okay. So this just says, life is your stage, steal the spotlight. There we go there. Okay, so it looks like this little film thing, it lost some of the paper. So I need to put something on it. Like my sticky paper. It's sticky. I'm gonna have to figure that out. So we have that. We have our like popcorn container bouquet. This unfortunately was caught up on that and got ripped. Oh, I love the seats with the little, forgot the name of it. And then the curtain. So you can build your own, your marquee. So you can build your own kind of theater. It looks like the box office, movie night, admit one. Here's the other one. Huge award, remote control. So you can see and get all these little popcorn pieces. It's just fun. It's just fun. Everything about this just screams fun. So what I can say, at least about the kits that I purchased, I feel like the washi is so like specific that it's perfect for journaling spreads, like certain types of journaling spreads. And it's like nothing like any of the other washi that I have. So that's the reason why I'm super excited about it too. Like all of this movie time, Showtime washi is just so much fun. You know, all of it is. All of the themed washi is so much fun. So that just says you're a star. It's Showtime. I speak fluent movie. On with the show, movie night, keeping it real with REEL. And then it kind of starts over. So this has the gold foil of the audience. There we go. And then I'll just show you. That's the rest of it. So this is a lot of what you saw with the die cuts and the stickers. And then this is just a film reel. I do have a thicker one of these. It's just black and white. So I kind of like having the thinner one. So there we go there. Put this with all my washi. Move this over here with the stickers. And we'll open up the paper pack. I think how these subscription boxes were. Like I said, I haven't really looked at how the new ones are, but I don't think I would want to choose between paper and like planner stuff. I think I would like want a little bit of both. I like this kind of blend. So here we go here. The gold foil. And then here's the vellum. Super pretty. So you can do like that too. Or you can do like that. That's a little too much. All right, so same thing. You get duplicates. So the first one is going to be the front and the second one's going to be the back. And then here's a new sheet. And here's the back of that sheet. And then here's this sheet and the back of that sheet. So I would probably use actually both of these because I think they could be very, very useful. But I do like the backs as well. I do like that they're double-sided. Sometimes it could get complicated about which one to use. And then guys, I think this is it. I don't think I've like lost anything anywhere. And it's the final pen. I don't know that you would have gotten duplicates anyway, being it's like a subscription box and I know people subscribe to it. But look, I've gotten all different pens. So this is the one and this one, but look at this. So this one is when they started changing it a little bit. I still don't know if it reflects the current boxes or not, but this is called Chapter 3. So obviously this is going to be reading related. They had a few that were booked themed. So here's Page. So we get this magnetic bookmark, page clip. It's soft, so it should, yeah, there we go. I like how it's soft. Okay, I like that. Definitely useful. We'll be using it. Then we have our washi, which we'll take a look at in a moment. Journaling cards, stickers, stamps. Here we go here. So you have the big floral, which I can see already in some of the other ones. This says quote of the day here. You have a typewriter. There's your little doodle girl. The end chapter story today, book in, read more, page, writ. So I guess just has to do R-I-T-N, like writing, for writing, maybe. What a novel idea. Then you have just blank as a 4-letter word. And then you see nonstop, your, our, start, mine, like you're running out of time, full stop. Okay. It's a little interesting. I'm not sure. I have to like, my brain isn't like comprehending some of it right now. So I have to figure out like for this one, for just like the R-I-T, maybe it wouldn't fit together. So that's why I broke it up. I'm not sure. But like I said, still love the stamps. Still will probably use it. I don't think I have very many floral stamps either. But I like all of this stuff too. I like word stamps. So that works for me. None of this is a surprise, by the way. When I went to the website, I could see photos. And like I said, then because these are very old subscription boxes, I was able to watch unboxings on YouTube because there was a couple of boxes that I was kind of going back and forth between. But I knew I didn't want to buy more than 5. So like I think this was one of the ones. It was like this one or a tropical one. And then I just went with this one. So read books and drink tea. What a novel idea. Someday I'll fly away. Author, illustrator, editor. Write like you're running out of time. Oh, that's probably what that was supposed to be. Because I saw that you're running out of time. Like you're running out of time. So I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Like writing like you're running out of time. Okay. Story of my life. And then here's just an extra little, it's the backing of it, but you can use that as a card too. These are not super thick. They're thicker than like regular paper, but they're not quite cardstock. But again, if you just want to put these in either albums or in your journal, that works perfectly well. I'm kind of liking those for some reason. I think I have ideas for how to use those, and I don't have any just like things like this. I think that would be kind of cool. So here are the stickers. And I'm sure we'll see these again in the die cut version. And then the days of the week with the dates. So again, another monthly ideas spread using all of these. So you can see the images in a lot of these. You can see how they are in the stickers, in the die cuts, on the washi, and the stamp set. So you can see here you have the bird, you have the floral. Let's see, anything else? Nope, but that's it. But you can, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so there's my stickers. And the die cut. I need more books as the journaling card, so it's just blank on the back. I guess it's a journaling card. It's doubling as a journaling card plus a backing for this. My assumption is this is going to spell out book. I could be wrong. Yeah, there we go. There's the bird. That's the bird that we have the stamp of. The typewriter. Pencils in a jar. So this is for the readers or the writers out there. It could also be booze, as in Halloween booze. There's your big floral, and then you have petals, and you can kind of see that. The bird cage with the birds. Super, super fun. I should have been putting my stickers and my cards in here. There we go. All right, let me open this up, guys. All right, the final set of washi. All right, so this looks like just a really pretty floral one. I don't think I have any floral washi that is like this. And what I mean by like this is, like, of course, I'm just looking at it while it's still on the roll. But I like the white background with just the florals. A lot of my floral washi is kind of busy. This just doesn't appear to be that busy to me. And I like that a lot. Like, that seems to be kind of rare to have floral washi that is not busy. So I'm really liking that. I like how everything isn't screaming books. I have some book washi. I don't have a lot, but I do like how you do get a floral one and then you get a book one instead of having them all like reading or writing related. I think that is kind of nice, especially if you are someone who got subscription boxes. And maybe you weren't into very many books. At least you didn't get 3 sets of washi that was all that themed. I wouldn't have cared, but I do like this one a lot. So maybe right here. Ah, found it. Okay, so it says the end, take note, read more books, one more. We know this is one more chapter. Writing my story, insert quote here, full stop. So there we go there. And then finally, this has been a long video, guys, hasn't it? We have my last paper pack. So what are you thinking so far? It's fun, isn't it? Some of you may have seen some unboxings from this. Because like I said, they definitely have. You can search on the internet and see Planners Anonymous subscription box unboxing. There are tons of them. There we go. It's a pretty floral. Gold foiled. And then we have the vellum. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Oh, wait a minute. Tracy. I don't know if I would do that though. Okay. So here we go with like little pretty florals and the books. And then this is on the back side of this. And then we have like a reading nook. And this is the back side of this. This is like the same color as the chair. And then we have a bookshelf. And then this is the back side of this. So that is my 6 pieces. So you get 6 pieces of scrapbook paper, a vellum, and a piece of acetate. There we go, guys. So I went ahead and organized everything. I have put all of the stamp sets in the packs with the die cuts as well as any journaling cards. So that way it's just easier for me to get them. So I have one separate one for each set. I think I'm gonna just keep these in this plastic for now. I have the 5 gorgeous pens that I got with each one of them. I got all of my washi. So most sets came with 3 rolls of washi. The only exception was the travel set, unless I dropped one during the unboxing, but I don't think I did, but it's fine. I love it all. And then these are like the 5 like mystery items that you got with each one. So like I got a bookmark, a scrunchie, some sticky notes, this like fancy paper clip that you can use as a bookmark, and then of course a travel luggage tag, and then of course my stamps. You know I love my stamps. I mean, I think a lot of these would be hard to find something similar to kind of use. So I really like them. And then a big old stack of paper. It's a big old stack of paper. So I got 6 sheets of double-sided scrapbook paper themed in each pack. So I have a 30 sheets total here. And then I got a set of vellum in each pack and a set of that clear acetate with gold foil or with foiling in each pack. So I have plenty of stuff to keep me busy. I just love that all this stuff is themed. So like I definitely think I can have some fun creating some spreads or creating like themed sections in certain journals. That could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm super happy. I mean, of course, I did pay a heavily discounted price because it all was 60% off, but I'm super happy with my choices. I'm super happy with the curation of each of these. Like I said, this wasn't a shock. I knew it was here. It had already been spoiled. These are all older boxes, but if you're interested in it, then definitely check out their website. Because like I said, you can purchase old boxes, but there's also a subscription service that they offer as well. And if you want to see any newer stuff, just search and you can probably find some later unboxings. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, please press that like button. And if you have yet to subscribe, I hope you would also consider subscribing to my channel. That's all I have for now. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.